Hey there, grumpy old fart here. I'm doing a Heroes Unlimited advice video called, I'm titling this one More Unintended Consequences. But before I get into this, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you would hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on social media, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there. I like to think I write good stories that make you think. I have not been putting out as many videos as I had before. Recently I've not been putting out as many videos as I usually do. The reason being, as I was trying to work on some book projects and get them finished. The latest project is the tabletop role-playing game Outlaw Trails. I've been doing stories about that on my channel for years. And it was a game that we had created and played with me and my friends and my family. And I'm trying to get that book finished up and published and out there so other people can get it and play it. Okay? This game is designed to be simple so that people who have never played tabletop role-playing games before can get the book and within a couple hours run a game. Very short period of time, run a game. I designed it to be as simple as possible. So, and if you enjoy the Old West, this is the game for you. Hope keep an eye out for it. Hope you get it and hope you like it. Now, on with Heroes Unlimited Advice, More Unintended Consequences. I did a video a while back titled Unintended Consequences. Go and check it out when you get the chance. Another good one is Unexpected Deaths. One of my friends watched that first video recently, and we had a fun conversation about it. Turns out he'd been running various superhero-themed games for years, and he had a ton of stories along the same lines as that video. I thought I might share a few of his stories on the subject. The tagline for the movie Alien was, "In space, no one can hear you scream." Do you know why? Because there's no air in space. Space is a vacuum. That, in and of itself, makes space inherently deadly. Many players don't seem to understand that. One of his players' characters had the super ability to shoot concussive energy beams from her hands. This player, in real life, you're going to love this, was studying in college to be a physicist. She was supposedly extremely intelligent. Her character was wearing a spacesuit, and on an EV, an extravehicular mission, she had a tether to the capsule, but it was almost a mile long. She was way off from the ship, from the spaceship. She used her concussive blasts to shoot an alien attacker. Her concussive blast ripped her gloves to shreds. She suffered explosive decompression and died almost immediately. Another of his players was on that same mission. His character had the ability to disintegrate things by touch. He was a high enough level character so that his ability could affect 20 cubic feet of inanimate material. Now, in the course of the mission, they found a device that was powered by a nuclear reactor, which was built into the outer hull of the satellite that they were on. This device was going to do something bad. I don't know what it was. It was the bad guy's big plan. That device, they needed to stop that device. So instead of disintegrating the power feeds or some component of the reactor to prevent its activation, he disintegrated the device, all of it. This took out the outer hull of the satellite, and everyone on the station died. It was a total party kill. Another game of his had his players trying to stop a megalomaniac from contaminating the entire European water system with some sort of a biological weapon. The idea was that the biological weapon would make every man, woman, and animal who consumed that water sterile. And there was no cure. One of his players, an ER doctor, an emergency room doctor, okay, no shit, had his character dump the entire payload into the ocean. For those of you who don't understand, once into the ocean, it was into the ecosystem. The rain we get anywhere in the world begins ostensibly in the ocean. In trying to save Europe, this moron infected the entire world. And the worst part, He refused to tell anyone what he had done, so nobody was searching for a cure. Yeah, you really can't make some of that shit up. Sometimes people with the best intentions can do the most damage. Players in tabletop role-playing games are no different. It's more than just a a total party kill if tabletop role-playing games never mind. I'm not even going to go into that one. Anyway, and it's not just in my games. Other players, other game masters around the world destroy the fantasy worlds they play in an almost daily basis. Sometimes a game master can weasel in a way to save their world, sometimes not. I did a video a while back called "How Not to Move the Ocean." Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones, where the players destroyed the world by accident. Go and check that one out. Yeah, if your players are doing something that may end the world as a game master, I don't want you to cheat. I don't want you to, I don't know. I don't want you to put your thumb on the scale, as it were, but it might not be a bad idea to drop a hint or two. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. There is a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. When the police detective, who happens to be a skinwalker squirrel, uncovers a plot by a paranormal perpetrator, he has to enlist the aid of his fellow housemates. If you enjoy a modern, quirky take on historical mythology, check out my new original novel, The House Off Farrago Road.